Oh, I have a feeling I am going to regret going live right now. Um, but I just kind of want to talk. Hi, by the way. Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Welcome, May. May is supposed to bring all good things, so let's be excited about that. I'm probably going to be messy for a few minutes, and then we're going to carry on and talk about life and the channel and whatever else. I kind of want to react to Amberlyn Reed's new video. I saw she got 21 gifts from her subscribers, and I'm actually shocked. Um, I'm actually shocked that anybody sent her anything after the baked goods fiasco. Hello, not just another Bebe sock. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hi, Mandy. Good to see you. So there's just a few things that I want to talk about. Um, I think all the people who hate me want to think that I'm upset at Lone Entourage's channel or her video. And I actually really like their work. I think that they're creative. I think they do a really good job. You can tell that they take their time. Hey, Carrie. Um, However, I do think that they're biased. That's it. That's all. I think that when you're a mod for Jessica Muska and you're sending super chats and you're always in your mama's chat, of course, you're always going to share things from their perspective, right? And whether this channel interviewed them or not, that's not even what I'm saying. And I'm not even upset. People are like, oh, you're so mad. No. I think people forget to have adult conversations, and I don't know how to reach out to Lone Entourage. Thanks, everybody, for being here. So I think from my perspective, if you're trying to make a name for yourself by making documentaries on reaction channels, but you're always spinning it in a positive light for JM, who we know has been nothing but messy, or spin things for your mama, you could tell it's a very biased channel. And that's okay. I'm just saying, if you're going to continue putting me in your videos and sharing my story, can you at least ask me questions? That was my whole point. Can you at least ask me for receipts or ask me anything? Don't keep sharing on your channel my story. And people are like, oh, do you reach out to Foodie? If I decided tomorrow I was going to be a documentary channel and like expose people and everything else, and let's say I was making a video on the rise and downfall of Foodie Beauty and everything that's happened with Pete's and Natter. Hi, everybody. Oh, have a pancake for me, Snail. JM, we'll just say Massacre because that's pretty much what she is. If I was tomorrow, let's use my story. If tomorrow I decided to make a documentary on garlic bread and everything he did to me, right? Everything. And I knew Jessica was going to have to be in this documentary because she inserts herself into everything. So, of course, she'd have to be a part of it. I'd probably reach out to her and ask for her point of view or her perspective or something. And if I knew it was going to be a series and I was going to keep talking about her and them, I would ask a question at least too. So no, I don't care that this channel clearly is very far up JM's ass. I don't care. I'm just saying, if you're going to continue sharing my story, you might want to ask me. Now, after I said that in a comment, hi, everybody. Hi. Now, after I said that, like, hey, if you're going to keep talking about me, you might want to reach out to me because maybe it would be nice to include my story for once, like from my mouth, from my perspective. And they continue to tell me all throughout the comment section that they don't trust me, so they're not going to share my story. And why would I want them to share my story now? And they made this whole thing of how they were a fan before, but apparently I blocked them. Hi, welcome. You can't pay me to degrade me. So yes, I block people. I've been better about it because I realize my channel's getting bigger and I'm doing vlogs. People cannot like me. People can comment, but you can't pay me to abuse me. That's it. So I like funny trolls. I like some trolling, but if you come here and you're making fun of my addiction or anything else, yeah, I block you. Oh, it's this whole thing that didn't even need to be a drama. Like, it's the people who love there to be craziness and they love chaos and they like messiness. They're the ones who are like, oh, go look at Just Breezen's temper tantrum. It was like, no, I'm talking to you like an adult. If you're going to keep talking about me, you might want to get my point of view. And I'm not a channel trying to make documentaries on reaction channels. Like, I don't care about the other reaction channels. We're here to react to Foodie. So, like, to be honest, I don't care what Yaba's doing over there. As long as she's not hurting anybody, that was a bad example, but you know what I mean? Like, that was a really bad example. But I don't care what other reaction channels are really doing. So I'm not here trying to expose them. Like, my focus is to expose what Foodie's doing. No, Anna, you haven't missed much. We're just talking about the lone entourage thing. Now, anyways, after in their comment section, so when I said they might not want to be so biased and they might want to actually include something, um, some receipts of mine or something, or ask me questions, they continue to tell me they're not going to share my story. They don't believe me anyways. They were a fan. I blocked them, yada, yada, yada. I checked out the comment section later and people were telling him, you're biased. You're clearly biased. Like, and I guess enough of those comments, they reached out to me and they're like, hey, if you have any receipts for my follow-up video, I'm going to give you the opportunity to include them. And I'm thinking, and I'm just being very honest about this now, because here's my answer. Why would I trust you to tell my story now after you told me you weren't going to share it because you're not interested in it? So I guess that's my way of addressing you. Thank you for finally reaching out after you dragged me, but that's all I asked you to do in the beginning, was just like reach out to me. So why did it take a million comments telling me all of that, how you're not going to share my story, but a few people who aren't me tell me you're biased and now you want my receipts? It's just, I don't know that I trust you. I don't know that I trust you. So I guess we'll see. Thank you for finally reaching out. It just, do you get that's what I asked you to do first before like you made it into a whole thing? I like their videos too. I even told them, like, all throughout my comments, you guys, people are trying to be like, oh, Breezy's throwing a fit. All throughout my comments to them, I was telling them how much I like their work. I think that they do great work. However, they are biased. That's it. That's it. Hey, Miss Tian, how are you? Oh, Foodie Beauty just posted a mukbang. Okay, we'll go to that in a second, you guys. She probably saw I went live to address all the messiness, but we're not done. I have to keep going. All right, taking a sip of my ginger ale. Bali. This is going to be the only time I address this situation. You suicide baited me. You said if I reacted to anything, what you would do. So I have not reacted to anything. I think the last time I talked about you was 3 weeks ago, and it was for like a minute. You aren't well. I won't be reacting to you because you're not well, but I don't know why you keep making videos trying to tag me and talk to me and say all this crazy stuff when, like, I'm the only one who hasn't dragged you and I should have been the one to drag you. So let's cut this BS out. Like, I think instead of filming from a Motel 6, your drinking behavior and your downfall and your self-sabotaging, I think that you should focus your energy onto yourself, not what Breezy's doing. Do you really think I'm going to stop live streaming and making vlogs because you say so? I'm not Natter. You can't buy me. So please, like, I'm not reacting to you. I'm not outing all your stuff because it's been outed. It's been outed. I think you're a dangerous person and you're not well. So again, like, I'm sorry to stomp on your hopes and dreams, but like, I'm not going to stop live streaming or vlogging because you say so. Okay? All right, let's move on from that. There's a couple more things. I just want to say too, to everybody else who's making videos saying we were once friends or you once knew me. I'm talking about one specific person because I see them everywhere, and we will call them Stumpy Gnome. Stumpy Gnome. It's a play on their name. I have to address this because they talked like we were friends and I really did them dirty. So, like, I don't say anything. I don't think I've said anything for almost 2 years. Until I finally, it's like, no, like, you can't get away riding on the coattails of Jessica Musk and everybody else. Oh, Breezy did this to me. Like, I'm more than happy to show how you acted. So Stumpy Gnome went on my channel one time and shared a ghost story. We knew each other for a matter of 3 weeks, and we didn't even know each other. It was like a Twitter correspondence because they had chihuahuas, I had chihuahuas. They're a mom, I'm a mom. But this person got really weird with me very fast. Like, if I liked somebody's content that they didn't like, they were mad at me. And that was a red flag to me. Like, I'm not going to continue a friendship with somebody like that, right? And then I remember specifically they made a video and I commented before the video, before I had clearly watched the video, and they knew that, and they read me to filth on how bad of a person I was because I commented before watching their video. And again, that was a red flag. I blocked them, no longer friends. So like, please stop going into chats making it sound like we were the best of buddies and I did you dirty. Like, you were just weird, and I couldn't be friends with somebody like that who got mad if I liked a comment of somebody you didn't like, or if I, so like, can we stop? I'm very nice. And people say like I don't hold back, and I say it all, and like I don't. There's so many people that everybody, rides hard for in their chats that have done really weird things to me. And I don't say anything, and I let them carry on saying, "Oh, Breezy and I were once besties, and she broke my heart, and she's this horrible bitch, and everything else." But like, enough is enough. Like, at some points, I have to stick up for myself. I have to. Why do people think they can come? I don't know. It's so weird. Like, with Bali, that was the thing in the first place. Like, she would message me from this profile. I thought she was a 21-year-old person. Like, I thought she was very young. So like, I didn't pay much mind into it until like I couldn't ignore their behavior anymore. And she tried to like, oh, I have the DM, show them, Bali, and you'll see I will ask like for you to stop being so demanding, for you to stop calling me fake and stop telling me what to do. Most of the time you were writing me, I could tell you were clearly not sober. So like, I wasn't mean to you. I just blocked you and carried on. I didn't even know you had a channel. I've just had it. Enough of these people that like DM me, boss me around. There's a lot of them. It's just, enough is enough. Like, people think that I speak my mind a lot, and I do, but there's also stuff that I keep quiet about. And it just gets to a point where like, I have to say something too. No matter what these people do or say, remember, we always have your back. Thank you. And I know you guys do. But sometimes these people need to be reminded that I have a voice and I will use it. Just because I haven't said anything so far doesn't mean I'm not going to say what you've done to me, because I've just, I take a lot of the heat. People do horrible things to me and I don't say anything. And then it's, oh, Breezy did this to me. It's like, are you sure about that? Jessica, I want to say this to you. Like, I love how now in your live streams, you're like, but don't go bully any of these people. But unless it's Breezy, right? I can't even do a live stream without people from your chat making 20 different sock accounts. Like, this is the first time Ariel hasn't made 30 accounts. And that's one of your little besties. Jessica, I didn't do anything to you. Thank you so much, Mikkel. I got a super chat. Mikkel sent me a super chat. Woohoo! And it's Chachi and it's so cute. Thank you. I want to address this once and for all. Like, I didn't do anything to you, Jessica Messica. I thought I was in a relationship. You got involved. I didn't understand what happened, but once I did, I actually thanked you for bringing everything out. And since then, all you've done is drag me, run your mouth about me, harass me, send people from your chat to me. Do you want to know why I have talked shit back to you? And I brought this up before, but you need to hear this again, because you're on your live streams trying to act like you're anti-bullying, and you're the biggest bully there is. When I was going through that time and I didn't want to be here anymore, and Garlic Bread shared everything with you, pictures, everything, the day before you left for rehab, you said, fuck everything, I don't care, I'm leaving anyways. And you shared my pictures on your live stream. What did I do to you to deserve that? I'm an idiot and I got myself into my own mess by falling for a romance scammer, but like, I didn't do anything to you. You kind of remind me of like, when your partner cheats, like, I feel like I got stuck with like an STD or something, and I've never even had one, but like, I can't get rid of you. I dated the wrong guy and I've been stuck with you ever since. It's wild to me. Like, enough is enough. I'm not going to take the bullying anymore, and I will stand up to everybody. Yo, mama, stop running your mouth that my baby daddy won't say shit to you. You're lucky he hasn't seen you. And you're going to cry later like you always do in my DMs. Stop threatening me. I have like 20 different DMs from Yo Mama where I'm just like, stop running your mouth. He's like, don't threaten me. Like, I will show those. You're the biggest coward and the biggest baby. Stop running your mouth and asking for trouble there doesn't need to be. He doesn't know you. He knows of you because the South Bay is a small area. And what he knows about you, yo mama, isn't good. What he knows about you and your wife and your habits aren't good. And I'll stop there. Stop talking like you know us. You're the guy everybody knows of that's like annoying guy that will fuck everybody over. That's how you're known in your real life too. So let's stop this once and for all. Like, I'm sick of all of this. I have receipts for days. I don't need loan entourage to show them. Eventually, I'm just gonna show them. She's like a crab, worse than a crab. I don't know. She's like, I dated this dude that was a loser who's dating another chick that's a loser, and I got stuck with her. Like, it's like the gift that keeps on giving. I can't get rid of her. I can't. So let this be known, Jessica Muska. You can try and rebrand and then all your videos, like try and say, oh, let's not bully, let's not send hate to any creators. It's BS. You mean let's not send hate to any creators unless they're just breezing. And that's not cool. Your channel is one big mob. It should tell you something if your Discord keeps getting shut down. I'm surprised you still have a channel sometimes, Jessica Muska. The stuff you let your chat say and do, all for clout, all for a click, all for views. One day you might not have a channel the way you're going. You can rebrand all you want, but the way you breed toxicity, your chat is going to be your downfall. There is no beef. Like, I literally was minding my own business, thinking I'm dating a guy. We were going through something, and it's stupid. I should have never dated him. Like, really watch who you date, because you could get stuck with people forever. It's like, or stuck with something you don't want. It's crazy. And then I was in a live stream. She starts outing, this person says you're crazy, you're not really dating. Why she did that instead of just emailing me? Right, Jessica, like you want me to do to you? Why didn't you just email me? He told me that you sent him nudes and you wouldn't stop. That's all I knew. That's all I knew. And then she came at me in that live stream and she's dragged me ever since. Like, I did something to her. She actually shared photos of a time I didn't want to be here. If anything, Jessica, I should be coming for you, but I don't, because I feel bad for you. Like, you're stuck. You're stuck in life. And like, I think you are brilliant. Hear this part, Jessica, too, because you're going to say I'm just dragging you. No, hear this part too, Jessica. I think you're brilliant. I think you're funny. I think you could do anything you want to do in this lifetime. I think you could go places that you've never even dreamed of. But you love being messy and you think it's cute and you're stuck in that immature mentality. So you will always be stuck. And I don't wish that upon my worst enemy. Why don't you just move on from me? Like, again, I didn't do anything from you or to you. React to my videos. I don't care, but stop acting like I did something to your sorry ass. I didn't. Oh, you get paid by NASA, Joe? Yeah, he left a Twitter message on June 4th admitting he will be making money off Foodie for going after people for her, Joe. Yeah, he did say that. And your mama also like thanked Garlic Bread for bringing him here, which is funny because, you know, in the beginning when your mama was going to have me on, I was supposed to go on and he was giving me a platform to share my story. I told your mama some of the worst stuff about that person that I know that he told me out of his mouth towards the end. I have proof of some of this stuff. I shared it with your mama and he said, no, don't share that. Don't say that. He knows the kind of person a certain creator really is, but he doesn't want the bad stuff out there. I haven't shared it yet because I don't know. He's left me alone. He's gone away, but truthfully, he's still a danger to people. So I don't know. I don't know. But I want to let you know, Yo Mama is here just for the money. Just for the money. He knows who I'm related to. He's so hell-bent on exposing me. Why doesn't he expose the person I'm related to, who everybody fucking loves? Because he doesn't want me shown in a good light. He doesn't want me shown in a good light. He just wants the bad. And I can't even tell you how many DMs I can show you from Yo Mama where I'm showing him proof of stuff that he says is wrong. And he's like, oh, sorry about that. Sorry. And then he'll get weird again. And then if you say something, oh, you're threatening me. He's just weird. So I'm tired of it. I'll expose everybody's ass. Like, I'm tired of it. Glad everyone knows about Jessica's DUI now. Yeah, Jessica talks about my criminal record, and hers isn't from that long ago. My stuff is 10, 15 plus years ago. 12, 15 years. Hers is like just yesterday, pretty much. So, I mean, all these people that keep dragging me, you'll find that too. People who are like outed my arrest records and stuff, like, oh, Breezy. Well, not even pinpointing, like, not even making the big thing. Oh, this was 10, 15 years ago. I haven't got arrested in sobriety. I'm a changed woman. These people have arrests from last year. So enough is enough. I'm nice until people give me a reason not to be. And I don't even think I'm being mean now. I'm setting boundaries. Bali, I'm not going to stop vlogging or live streaming. You can kick rocks. You're lucky I'm not reacting to you because I have something in me where I just won't. I know what you did to manipulate, but I'm just not going to do it because I'm a good person. And I was never mean to you. I just set boundaries with you before, and I told you, I'm not going to stop doing this. You're wasting your time. Stop calling me fake. And you didn't like that. Probably because you couldn't buy me. I don't know. Personally, I think Messica brought Yo Mama into the mix. Well, those two, I don't know. All bets are off. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. They say whatever they want about me, right? Would you feel comfortable if you were in a healthy marriage, right? You're in a healthy marriage. Why would your partner need to be in Jessica Muska's live stream at 3 a.m.? I know my ex was in her live stream, and look how that went. Look how that happened. But apparently that's normal for Yo Mama and his family anyway. So that's it. His exposure is trying to get his lies to carry. Yeah. I think him and GB are probably really friends behind the scenes, to be honest, now that looking back. He thanked him for bringing him into Girl World, and he knows some of the worst things about him, and he won't expose it. Why? Why? He exposes everything else, right? He threw his friend Sarah Jane under the bus. Skinny Queen reacts. He threw her under the bus. Why won't he share the info about GB? And I'm not trying to even stir shit up with him again. I'm just trying to make a point. There's something that you guys need to start like focusing on, the gaps in stories, the holes, everything else. It's okay if we all don't get along. It's okay if we all tease each other and poke fun sometimes. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But two people's channels are taking things way too far now. The stuff Yo Mama and JM do and say, it's gone too far. They drag me for my past, like, with the abuse and everything, like that arrest. I've explained that. My family can come online and speak for me if it had to be that way. Yo Mama and JM drag a senior lady every single day and have encouraged their chat to go hate on her. Is that not abuse currently? And while I know T and Sass isn't perfect and she's done a lot wrong and she said a lot wrong, and just because of her age, I mean, people can say that, she doesn't get a free pass, but at the same time, JM and Yo Mama can poke fun back at her without actual like degrading and abuse and saying they're going to unplug machines and everything else. Like, it goes too far. I don't know. This community used to be so much fun, and now it's just become like hate, hate, hate. And everybody's so focused on exposing each other. And we lost the focus of exposing what Foodie Beauty is doing. Yeah, it's gone beyond reacting to me. He has like a full on, it's like obsession attack. It's weird. And like Bali, you guys know her, like you guys know the stuff that came out about Bali. Jessica Messica and Yo Mama rode hard for her when she was saying some of the most vile stuff about me that went too far, that even people who hated me was like, oh no, you shouldn't say that. They encouraged it. So I don't know, like who you're gonna like. I'm not here to tell anybody who to watch or anything like that. I'm just letting these people know I'm not sitting back and being quiet anymore. Like, my channel is growing. My channel's changing. I'm always evolving. You guys are stuck talking about me forever. I don't even have that many, like, I don't have a huge platform like Foodie Beauty. So I'm taking it as a compliment that I must have something that these two losers want. TNSS called her a prostitute. I guess a prostitute is getting paid for sex. So I guess Jessica Meska She didn't get paid for it because she willingly gave her nudes to every married person on this platform. And why does she only have to go for people who are like in relationships? Yo mama, Natter. Didn't she have a thing with S Jam and he's been with like five different relationships? I know there's more, you guys. Allah. It's weird. It's weird. Like, she thinks I'm jealous of her. I've seen her say, "Oh, Breezy want make sock accounts to come chat in here." Jessica, I don't have to make a sock account to come view your trash. I don't have to make a sock account to do that. You are beyond brilliant. Why do you spend your time hooking up with people who are in relationships, blowing up people's lives, attacking somebody who didn't fucking do anything to you? Why? Why? Nudes is not sex. True, but I don't know. Does it say something that 20 different men don't have my nudes on here, but we can't say the same about her? I don't know. And it's weird. And she does it all. Oh, it's fun. It's entertainment. Jessica, is it going to be funny one day when you finally want to settle down and like you want to get married and you want a future with somebody and you find out that somebody named Messica is sending him nudes? Like, it's not funny. You would be heartbroken. I'm thankful you blew up my situation because I lost like 107, no, probably like 275 pounds of like dead weight. Like, I'm good, but I'm good. But it's just, I don't know. You just really have to think about these things. Hey, Mastermind, how are you? All right, you guys, do you want, oh, hey, Taylor. I said what I said. I have no regrets. These people drag me all day, every day. When I haven't even come online, they're dragging me. If I'm filming in my city, they're dragging me. I guess your mama's very upset he can't afford a one of the Hawaiian shirts. Yeah, they're on sale for $89, yo mama. You might be able to afford that. Hey, Miss T. Why am I slut shaming? Why am I slut shaming? Is there such thing as slut shaming? I'm going to leave it at that. Honestly, I've been better, but work's almost over. I hope things get better for you, Mastermind. All right, let's get ready to go to Foodie Beauty's mukbang. Oh, I'm kind of scared to go to that. Shit, I'd rather sit through Yo Mama content than watch it. Just kidding. Barbecue chicken and Afghani style rice mukbang. Do you guys want to watch it? We can wrap this thing up. I think I said everything I wanted to actually say, and just get out. Again, I have no hate towards Lone Entourage, so I want to say that right now. I just think that they're very biased, and I don't understand why it took me having to write a paragraph asking for them to reach out to me for receipts if they're going to keep including my story, or at least asking me any questions if they're going to keep including me, especially if they're going to be a documentary channel exposing reaction channels. Like, you should probably get all sides, right? Not just the sides you're friends with. And unfortunately, it took that whole thread for her to finally reach out to me and ask for receipts. Now I just struggle with if I'm comfortable giving them to her. I don't trust Yo Mama. I don't trust Jessica Muska. I don't trust people that send those type of people super chats. And especially, I don't trust you after it took everybody telling you were being biased for you to finally reach out to me. I don't know. And to play it as I was throwing a temper tantrum, I was kind to you in your comment section. I said one thing back to A plus who was talking shit to me, and I said, "Oh, coming from a Foodie Beauty VIB, haha," and moved on. And she's like, "Don't disrespect my chat. Don't take your frustrations out on my comment section." I'm like, okay. So I don't know. I like their work, no hate. I just think they're very biased. And I think if they're going to include people's stories, that they should probably ask for people's stories from the actual person. Because if you're doing a documentary while basing your info off stuff you're watching from your besties, you're not going to exactly get the best picture from me. And you say that you get what your info from my videos, but you've got a few things wrong. So I don't think that you're really getting your info from there. Maybe you base some of it, maybe you watch it, but I also think that you are looking at things very much from your friend's perspective. Yeah, you could tell because Yo Mama made a video with Jessica looking for pussy in the title. Oh, I just said it. It's true. You know what? It's funny. When I was dating GB, I don't care. Like, this guy has nothing. He can't hold shit over my head anymore. I don't care. I knew something was up when he started covering Jessica and he was putting these like sexy photos of Jessica and stuff like that. And that's when I started catching him in her chat. Like, Yo Mama does the same thing now. He talks about her every single live stream. He cannot get through something without being like, oh, and Jessica Musca, oh, Jessica Musca, oh, Jessica's in the chat, oh, Jessica Musca. Like, he can't get through a live stream. He talks about Jessica Musca more than he ever has his wife. I'm sorry. That would say a lot to me. That would say a lot to me. Um, you guys, I don't want to talk about whatever you guys are trying to do about Miami. Miami's not a part of the subject right now. So can we get off that? Miami has nothing to do with this. Okay. Yo Mama wants on. Ew, not here. Actually, it might be fun to have Yo Mama on and I can expose his DMs one by one and ask him why he told his chat a lie, why he answered to certain things and apologized to certain things and went on live stream and lied. That would be kind of fun. If I didn't have Yo Mama blocked everywhere, I'd say reach out to me. We'll have you on panel, Yo Mama. I would love, love to ask you some questions. I'd love to ask you some things I found out too about you. Huh. I guess you're not the only one who can expose. um, Forgive MG. What happened? What did I miss? You can't be friends with people who attack you. True. Your mama is a creep definitely gives me creepy vibes. He just has bad intentions. Like, he followed GB here. Thanks, GB, for bringing him here. Knows horrible things about GB, won't expose it. He has bad intentions. He got on GB. How often, how many times did he drag him for how he felt about Jessica Musca? Your mama's now GB and Jessica Musca. That's it. Your mama is now garlic bread. I have no idea what's going on. It's okay. It's okay. It's probably a good thing you don't. All right, you guys, let's get ready to watch Foodie's live stream. Do you guys have any questions before we wrap this up and move on? Because now is the time to ask if you do. Is Miss T unblocked, by the way? And why did she get blocked? Is everything okay? Oh, by mistake. Okay, awesome. All right, well, I'm going to get ready to share this. There's probably going to be food noises, so watch out. Oh, hold on. It's probably a really good thing if you're confused. If you want a quick summary, it's basically a bunch of people talking like they know me, acting like they know me, sharing my story where I have proof of all these people are freaking liars. So that's that. And I'm happy to one day to have, like, I'm happy one day to expose it all if I have to. Like, I don't want to ruin people's day. I don't want to blow up people's lives, but these people cannot make it one freaking live stream without talking about me and lying about me and dragging me when I literally do nothing to them. So I don't know. I think I've been too nice. I think that I've given enough chances. And I think if people want to continue to lie, I'm happy to clear up the misinformation. And that's that. Let's do this. I'm ready. All right, let's go. Oh, that's okay. I'm just glad she got unblocked. It happens, sometimes that stuff happens. As long as we fix it. So I'm sorry, Miss Tien or Miss T. All right. Give me 1 second. No, I don't want to go to my videos. I'm so sorry this is happening to you. No, it's okay. Like, this is another thing. People are going to be like, oh, she's playing victim. I don't think I'm a victim. If me sharing what you've done to me makes you feel a certain way and makes me look like a victim, then maybe you need to look at how you've treated me. That's all I have to say. Okay, barbecue chicken. Here we go. Let me share the screen. If you guys want to talk over it so we don't have to focus on the noises, we can. I usually shorten these up, and I probably will. So after we get off this live stream, after we watch her video, I'll make it into a short. Just give me a little bit of time because I get it. Some days I cannot do the food noises. It's just too much. Inferno, it's good to see you, by the way. I was wondering where you were. I feel like we haven't had you in the chat in forever. All right, here we go. I'm kind of nervous. Is it too loud?
Hello, Foodie Beauty.
Thank you, Mastermind.
Hey guys!
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
so excited to eat
I know you are.
one of my favorite meals today. Yes, I know I always say that, one of my favorite meals, but this is seriously one of my favorite meals. So this is charcoal grilled chicken with Bukhari rice.
Aren't you sick of
I think
chicken?
it's like Afghani style rice and some fresh.
Okay. Isn't she sick of chicken and rice by now? I'm sick of it, and I haven't had chicken since I was a kid. Oh, my alarm. Oh, crap. Okay, we gotta hit play. Hold on. I gotta mute for a minute.
Fresh yogurt, some greens with lemon juice, some soup. It's like beans, potato, and like a chicken broth. And this is babuch, which is a spicy sauce.
Okay, because foodie's not that interesting anyways. No, my sister is watching her mother-in-law's pugs, and they're 2 senior pugs, and I just know a lot about animals, so my sister wants me to like go over. First of all, I want to see them too because I love pugs and I love animals, but just to go over and make sure like they're adjusting okay and everything, because they're older and I think they were confused. So I'm just gonna go over there and get some pug love, live that pug life, and have fun. Oh my gosh, Tay, thank you. Is that just salad chilling on the table? Yes. There he is in all his glory. He looks a lot better too. Much better. I got a super chat. Taylor sent me a super chat. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Okay, let's carry on.
Vinaigrette sauce.
I love pugs too.
And I always pour it all over my rice. And Salah gave me his.
He's on the table, food.
All right.
I've never had salad on a table.
Bottle of Almarai mixed berry juice. So cute, huh?
I'm speeding
and a bottle of water. So let's begin.
Yeah, let's.
Bismillah. Let's start.
I'm speeding you up, foods.
Put some of this beans on the rice.
Oh gosh, that's fast. Is this too fast, you guys?
Love this.
Oh my gosh.
Yummy chicken. Have you guys ever had charcoal barbecue? Well.
Oh, this is scarier.
Yeah, there's gas barbecue and charcoal.
Oh my gosh. What song should we put to the short, you guys?
Some greens.
I'm already planning what song we should put to this.
So I'm super excited.
About what?
Because tonight we are going to the movies.
Candy!
And I love going to the movies because I love the nachos.
Candy's comment. Oh my gosh.
I love going out on dates. And
where there's no people ever.
I'm going to see a movie I've been waiting for forever to see.
What's that?
Evil Dead Rise. It's going to be a huge bite.
What's that? I haven't heard of that. I don't really go to the movies, though. I'm not a movie kind of a gal.
I love the Evil Dead movies.
I've never heard of them.
So I'll let you guys know how that goes.
Please do.
So I love all things super spooky.
Evil Dead. I have no idea.
And there's something viral going on right now.
What is that?
That's like super spooky.
Evil Dead?
On TikTok, I see it everywhere. Have you guys seen news about
what?
This dancing Siberian.
What?
Dancing Serbian woman.
Mama Bear, hello. Okay, send me links.
The story. Is basically this woman.
Is that sour cream?
Has been spotted and caught on video several times dancing in the streets at night, in the streets of Serbia at night. Okay. She does this like weird dance. And it's spooky. Like there's no one in the street and all of these videos. It's just really eerie. It's rumored that she's being used like a
Okay, I would be that person just randomly dancing in the street. Watch, I wind up in the Glendora newspaper. Weird woman. It's a ghost. It's like, no, it's just me. I'm weird. I'm weird.
By the devil to dance around.
I would just be dancing.
And there's like even a video where you see like a dark Satan-like figure across the street from her.
Oh. Maybe it's her shadow? Because she was in the light.
If you cut your eye and she notices you, she'll turn around and come after you with like a huge knife.
What?
And attack you.
Okay, that's not me. I thought we were judging her because she danced in the street. I'm like, that's me. I dance in the grocery store.
So I looked more into the story because I found it like intriguing.
Okay.
Being that I love spooky things.
Do you love spooky things? I think you just said that like 3 times. Kind of like your vlog, Chantal, no one ever around. Yeah.
So most of the things I like are fictitious, but in this case, they make it out to seem real, just like, like the Blair Witch at first. Mm-hmm. So this,
I would be dancing.
I had to look into.
Have we given up on everything? I mean, yes, we have it. Like, we just throw salad on the table and pick it up by the leaf, like the end of it. Like, I just don't get it. Have we just given up? I mean, I can be lazy sometimes too, but like I typically eat with a plate. I don't know.
There's a YouTuber. Oh gosh.
What?
I've been following this YouTuber for like years. Scared Feeder.
Did she say Scared Feeder?
He always manages to debunk these like crazy stories.
I haven't given up either. I think just Foodie has. No, I changed my mind. I can't take the food noises.
And sure enough, luckily for me, right when I was about to do.
Okay, hold on. Let's pause. Let's take a break from the food noises and chat. No, I changed my mind. I can't take it. The food noises. My ears. Okay, I promise you at some point after this live stream, I will put up a short. Thank you so much for the super chat. I got a super chat. Mikkel loves me and sent me a super chat. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Help me pick a song, you guys, though. We need to think of a song. Okay.
Some more research into this.
Mm-hmm.
His video came up debunking the story.
Something, Karu, like it's thrown on the table.
So what he found was.
What did he find?
Basically, there's a news story
mm-hmm.
from like a Serbian news site that dates back to like 2019, talking about a sighting of this woman.
I think she just wants to dance. Just let her dance.
And her dancing in the street.
Mm-hmm.
And how it's believed like she's dangerous, possibly.
Because she dances in the street? Everybody better watch out for. Well, I don't dance in the street. I mean, I would.
And you do see a few videos where she's like dancing and then someone's hiding, recording her, and then she sees them and she runs at them. But like, there's no actual reports of anyone actually being attacked by this woman.
How long are you going to drag out this story for? Like, I feel like it's been done.
Which is what I thought of on my own anyway. Like, okay, so there must be some news articles of somebody being attacked, you know? Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm glad no one has been attacked, but...
This is the longest story of my life.
There's no reports of her actually having attacked somebody.
You just said that. And you said it before that, too.
Another thing is, like, the women in all of these different videos look like different women.
You don't say. Wow.
So I honestly think it's just an elaborate hoax.
Like your life?
People trying to, like, hop on this viral trend bandwagon.
Mm-hmm. Like you just did? I made it a 30-minute story? Just like you. I know. What is this?
Regardless, it makes for some creepy content.
Jeez. We didn't even sip that. We just guzzled that down.
Mm.
Been there, but it's usually alcohol with me. I've never guzzled juice.
I love this rice. It's so buttery and flavorful. Mm.
I think it's an entire bag of rice.
Fresh greens.
Ay, ay, ay.
Mm.
Oh gosh. Okay. Let me turn my alarm off. Sorry.
Gotta save some room for some nachos later.
Okay, we need another break. We need another break from her chomping. Okay, does anybody else have like ADHD or anything, ADD or neurodivergent? I have a thing. I will not remember to do anything unless I set alarms for myself. Like I have to set alarms like 2:00, go to your sister's. 4:00, you need to go do this. 5:00, make sure you brought in the trash cans. Like I have to set alarms or I won't do shit. Like, is anybody else like that? Please tell me you are. You do? Okay, I'm like, I live on reminders and alarms. Like video ideas, if I get ideas for like a vlog or a short or anything like that, if I don't put it down, like my idea goes out the window, out up into the sky. Yeah, I have to set alarms, make lists on my phones. I'm not very good at like writing out lists, but I always remind myself somewhere in my phone. Sometimes I'll send a text to my mom so I could go back and check it. She'll be like, huh? I'm like, no, I just needed to remind myself to do something. That's it. I don't know. That's how I live my life.
My husband Salah gets popcorn.
Your husband Salah?
I get the nachos with like
my husband Salah.
Jalapenos and cheese sauce.
Yeah, mastermind.
And then nachos here.
Mm-hmm.
They're like Doritos, not just like plain type like they have at the theater I'm used to in Canada.
You are really excited over these nachos.
The plain ones are fine, but
I send text too. Yeah.
A little boring.
Or screenshot things too. Like if I see something on Twitter or like a video I want to go back to, I'll screenshot it so I can look back at my photos. Her liver must be, I know.
I'm super excited for this movie. I can't emphasize that enough.
You seem really thrilled, like beyond excited. I know when I'm excited about something, I eat 20 pounds of rice.
So yeah, there's not really much else to say.
Anna. Really, Sachi? Yeah. I've sent myself not text, but like on Facebook Messenger, I'll DM.
It's kind of weird that there was news articles done about her in the past, but nothing came of it because, like, I think if like that happened in my hometown, Ottawa, for example,
mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know, maybe the cops would have like checked it out or approached her.
Are we going with this story again? Oh gosh.
I don't know.
So basically, here's the story. That she's managed to drag out 13 minutes and 46 seconds. There's a woman dancing in the streets and she might be dangerous. That's it. That's all. Some stories say she runs at you with a knife and she always looks different. So there's the story. Somehow we're still talking about it.
Yeah, there's like raisins.
Really milking it.
They give you so much rice though.
Let's see if I eat how much rice.
They also give you the small piece of bread, but I don't feel like eating bread right now.
I can't eat that much rice. Like, I even think when you go to like Panda Express or whatever and you get a plate,
I had a tuna sandwich.
They give you too much rice then. Like, it's too much rice for me.
So you can go, like, we're going at like 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
But the last show was at like 1:30. Imagine.
Did she, Mandy? Did she pick it up off the floor, you guys?
That's a late time to go. People just like stay up later here.
Are you serious?
The latest show.
Who has ever been to the movies after 9 p.m.? Raise your hand. I'm raising 2 of my hands. That means people stay up later in Kuwait because they go to the movies at 9 p.m. Sometimes, I haven't gone to the movies in forever, but when I used to go, sometimes I would go during the day just because it's cheaper. But like, I've definitely been on a date past 9 p.m. Foodie. I promise you that's not just in Kuwait. I think you just haven't been on a date to the movies before, Salah. Like, I really feel that, and I almost feel bad for you. I'm sorry. Kind of, but not really.
The time I've ever gone to was like 10, maybe 10:30. And
see, I could be a night owl or
I had a nap earlier.
Maybe a morning.
I was dreaming that we were late for the movies.
It depends.
I was like, oh my gosh, it's 10:20. We're supposed to be there at 10. And so I was like, hurry, get ready. We'll go anyway.
Yeah, it's because he takes her incognito
so
and
no one something to go on my head for a job in my dream. And he's like, there's like an hour of advertisements anyway. We'll be fine.
Leaf of lettuce disappeared in 2.5 seconds. Like, not even. It was like 1 second. We saw Mario.
Because Because we pre-booked the tickets ahead of time, right? So
how was that?
Can't get a refund.
I haven't been to the movies in forever. I can't even remember the last movie I saw at the movies.
I love this chicken.
I could tell. We can all tell. Wow. I guess I kind of feel like
Then I'll have the nachos later.
I have every movie platform. I don't know.
I might have a Reese's bar after this.
It was fun, Sodom. That's cool, Laura. I'm glad you had fun.
The bitter greens, they're bitter.
Like you and your soul.
But I'm so used to eating these greens with like every meal, almost, that like it when I buy from like the Middle Eastern food places, the fast food places, no.
But why don't they deserve a plate or a bowl? Why do we just throw them on the table?
I've become so accustomed to the flavor of the bitter greens that now I like look forward to it. You know what I mean?
But look how many grains you have compared to your rice. I don't think that's balanced. I think the rice cancels the greens out. I think she is Miss T. I really think that's, I don't know.
Plain yogurt. Like sour cream.
Okay, let's talk about that for a minute. Here we go. Cue the fat shaming community post rage that's going to come soon. I think there are certain people who will harm themselves further for views. And Foodie is one of those people. I think if her becoming bedbound got her more money, I don't know. I have to be very careful with this because it's a sensitive topic, but it's true. She's trying to self-sabotage. Look at her. I think she's all about what will get her the most attention. I watched Nick Ocado go from being a vegan, loving sloth person to how he is now. He's the kind of person who will do anything for views and clicks. And that's not fat shaming. That's not even trying to be mean. That's just facts. That's facts. I think she would. She wouldn't care. But what's sad is, Foodie, you know what you're showing me? That you and Slaw aren't really in love. You may love him. He definitely doesn't love you. But truly, if you do love him, if you were in love with him, if he's your soulmate like you call him, why wouldn't you want more time on this earth with him? Why would you cut that short? I don't know. It's just something to think about. Yes, I heard Nick Ocado is losing weight. See, I haven't really watched.
If you've heard about this story,
his
the dancing serving lady, or you've seen the movie you want to share.
Didn't he lose 89 pounds though? Something like that I heard.
I heard it was creepy. The movie. I can't wait.
Hold on, let me look at the chat. Yeah, okay. So again, I'm not trying to be mean. It's just
because we sit at the back.
There's people like that, and she's one of them.
I broke my glasses, so I had to tape them. So this will be interesting.
Okay, what's interesting?
I should really look into an eye doctor here. You know?
You need to look into therapy. Therapy, rehab, inpatient.
I want to have my shisha after this.
So after she has a mukbang, she's gonna go do that. Which I smoke shisha. I'm not judging, but she's had blood clots. 89 pounds. Apparently, he had a huge health scare, and he's only like 30. He's only 30?
Oh,
I thought he was a golden.
Rice is like one of my favorite things.
Wow. Well, I'm glad he's turning things around. Wow.
They give you half a chicken, but it's like small.
Foodie. She's complaining the chicken is small. Look at how much food she has. Oh my gosh. Look at how much rice she's already had. Dang. She will never seek help. To her, that is an average, right? Yeah, that's wild to me. That would make me, I'd throw up after eating that much food. I would.
All right. One more.
Wow. She is addicted to food. It looks so bland and boring. I know.
All right, guys.
Wow.
I'm gonna go make a 3-in-1 Nescafe 3-in-1 and my shisha.
Okay.
And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Oh,
Bye.
yay. Wow. I think, oh, I don't know how to say this. I see a lot of comments saying, like, she's trying to be the next Life by, and may she rest in peace. And now, like, I feel like that's resonated with me as I'm watching this and her destroying her life even further. I saw somebody in the comment section earlier, and I'm not trying to call this person out because I think they're younger and I think their mind is just mentally younger. But they were saying how they enjoy watching Foodie eat her food like that. They enjoy her mukbang or whatever. And I'm like, but that's an addiction. Like, would you enjoy watching, let's say, me relapse? Would you guys enjoy watching me get on camera knowing that alcohol can kill me? Would you enjoy me getting a bottle and relapsing in front of you? No, right? It's an addiction, and she needs help. I think I don't know, she's addicted to the attention, she's addicted to the clicks, the views. She's addicted to being able to search her name and knowing that everybody's talking about what she's doing. But Foodie, you're limiting your time here on earth getting to do that. Do you realize that? And like, if you don't want to change for you, think of your family. Think of your fake husband. If you guys are truly in love, why would you want to leave him? Why would you want to leave him early like that? It's shocking to me. The more I think we had a break from her mukbangs and I forgot how much food she really used to eat, but seeing this all over again, it's like, wow, the amounts are insane. I feel like she's eating more now than she did in Canada at a time, but I could be wrong. I'm saying at a time. In Canada, she was going out multiple times a day or getting it delivered, but like, I feel like more and more we're seeing her eat the most food she's ever had at one time. Yeah, she needs serious help. Yeah, no, I'm saying that's what you guys need to think of. Not you guys, but people who are like enjoying watching this. Like, I have to spice it up and make it like put funny music to it, because if I sit there and think about it too long, it's wild to me. Like, we're watching somebody unalive themselves before our very eyes, and it's scary. It's sad, and like, Salah, if you love her and if you want your money to keep coming in for your eyebrow gel and everything else that you need, like, stop enabling that. I remember in the short we just did, the end specifically, when she was done with all of her food and he hands her the hash brown, it's like you just watched her eat all that food, all of it, and you're even offering more. It's wild to me. Yeah, rice can be healthy in small portions. Small portions. You can't eat 12 pounds of rice a day and claim it's healthy for you. Like, that's not how it works. It's crazy. Eyebrow gel. He doesn't care. He cares about the money. She cares about the money. And that's a dangerous combination to have. Because there's nobody that's thinking rationally and like, hey, the money's going to run out if you're not here anymore. Hello. So I don't know. Yeah, it's insane. She's going deeper and deeper into her addiction. And at this level, the only person she cares about is her and her next fast food meal. Sad but true. It is sad. She thinks we're all jealous of her life. I will take my boring budgeting life any day than having to make myself sick on camera and degrade myself on camera to make the money Foodie's used to. Like, I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous at all. I don't think anybody is, and I don't know. She's just so delusional. She doesn't get that. But seriously, was anyone expecting her arc to end any differently? You know what? I wish it would. I know now it's not going to end differently unless she makes a decision and she makes a drastic change. But I would love to, she's done horrible, horrible, horrible things. But can you imagine if she got her life together and she got therapy and she took accountability and she made changes and gave instead of taking all the time? She would have like an amazing comeback story. She's not going to have it though, the way she's going. It's a toxic codependent relationship. He's enabling her addictions and reaping the benefits. Exactly, Kaylee. Exactly. Yeah, there's nothing to be jealous of. Nothing. If anything, I pity her. I pity her that she has to harm herself to make someone love her. I'm sad for her that she can't find somebody who wants her to be healthy and happy. That's sad to me. I was expecting a jail arc. Well, when she was still with Natter, I was pretty sure we were going to see a jail arc because with addiction, there's 3 promises for you if you don't get sober. Jails, institutions, or death. I've been in jails and institutions close to death. Actually, I think technically I've died, but not like, I don't know. I'll tell that story one time, but it's like I've had all those things happen. So if I drink again, right, I know probably death is my next option. When Foodie was running amok with Natter, and I was pretty sure they were on meth, I'm convinced I'm actually, I have to say, allegedly, that's what he's doing. Allegedly. I was pretty sure we were going to see both of them go to jail or somebody was going to end up in the hospital. So I don't know. She has to make drastic changes now. And I think she thinks her addiction is somehow better because it's not alcohol. It's just as deadly, Foodie. Just because you weren't addicted to alcohol doesn't mean your addiction isn't just as bad and just as deadly. Yours is slowly killing you. Slowly. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I drank again, yeah, exactly, Miss T. I know. I've done it all. I've done the whole jail tour. I've done the hospital institution tour. I've done it all. My next stop would be death, and that's why I cannot drink. I know I cannot just have one Bud Light. I know that. I know that. And to lie to myself and tell myself that, it might work for a day. It might work for 2 days, but on the 3rd day, I'd be having a whole case to myself, whole 12 pack. Then the following day, I'd up it to a 12 pack plus some wine or vodka or something. So for me, I know what my options are. Foodie, I think you've done institutions before for your addiction. So you have jails and you have not being here anymore. You got to make a change now. You got to make a change now. Don't you want people to start laughing with you again, not at you? Don't you want people to root for you again instead of everybody being against you? Because you know what? In addiction, everybody's mad at you until you get your life better, and everybody does what they have to do to protect themselves from you. You will be left all alone. You will be. Get your crap together. Get your crap together. It's time. Janet, cigarettes are that? Yeah. I know one day I need to work on my cigarette thing. I don't smoke cigarettes, but I vape, which is just, it's the same thing. The difference is I just couldn't take the smell of cigarettes anymore. I started being very aware of that I reeked of it, and that my child can smell it, and I just didn't want to smell like cigarettes. But I vape, and I'm very much aware that that's a habit I need to break eventually too. But you guys, anybody who's in recovery, you guys will get this. Like, I gave up alcohol, which was like the hardest thing ever for me to do. Let me smoke my vape until I'm ready. Let me smoke my vape, okay? I don't know. But Janet, I hope that one day when I'm ready, you can give me your tips and tricks of how you quit or anything. My kids could be the other side of the world. I'd be there. Yeah. It's all nicotine addiction of some kind. So true, ladies. We love our kids. Yeah. We do love our kids. I would do anything in my power to always make sure she's happy and healthy and never has to worry about her mom leaving again. Like, I wake up each day, no matter how hard it is, no matter how, if that alcohol thought creeps in or it wants to when things are going really bad, it's like, I will never, ever, ever, ever make my daughter wonder where her mom is ever again. She was so young before during my addiction, but I have to know that, like, she probably wondered where I was, and I never want to put her through that again, ever. Ever. I don't want her to worry about me. I like that she knows every time she calls, I will pick up the phone. Every time she's with me, that I will be here no matter what. I don't want to make people worry anymore. I don't want to worry anymore. I hated being on the brink of death. It was awful. Every day I was convinced I was having a heart attack. I was dying. It was awful. Like, living with addiction is awful. It's not fun. And so I guess my point in saying all that too is Foodie's trying to portray this addiction to food as she's got it all. She's rich. She can eat what she wants. She's happy. She has a husband. She has this. She has that. Whatever you put first in your life ahead of what you're supposed to be doing, you will lose. So she's going to lose everything. She will lose everything, 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 because in addiction, that's what we do. We don't gain things in addiction. We gain more addictions, but we lose it all. So I don't know. Hey, bestie, how are you? Booty withdrawing from marijuana was pretty hard to watch. Why did you match your shirt with the pillows? Your mama wants to know. Baby Bop, like, was that supposed to be funny? I know your mama drags my clothes a lot. But I've also seen him just wear a sweatshirt and hat every day and his fake teeth. So, I mean, we can drag outfits back and forth. Like, that's fine. At least I have a variety of clothes instead of a variety of different teeth to put in, you know? Yes, good for you for quitting, Janet. She's openly throwing... How long has it been, Janet? How long have you been off cigarettes? She's openly throwing everything away between losing things. She is. She is. But she won't see that. She won't see what she's lost. You never really notice, like, you never really realize how much you've lost. You know what? I think through my addiction, I didn't realize what I was losing. I saw things going, but like, I didn't realize the severity of it until my child. And even then, I thought, like, I don't know how to explain it. Even then, I thought like I could still pull it all out. It's such a sensitive topic. I think you don't realize how much you've lost until you actually get a little bit of time sober, if that makes sense. I think that's what I was trying to say. Looking back, I know what I've lost. And in addiction, you notice you're losing things, but you don't realize how bad it is. Losing my child was a huge wake-up call, but I think it wasn't until sober living and I got there and I felt like the biggest piece of shit in the world. Like, how can I be away from my daughter and have this horrible addiction when you have the most beautiful gift in the world? I felt awful. So it was weird. It wasn't till I got sober until I looked back. I'm like, that all fucking sucked. Like, I lost a house, my car, my career, my kid. I lost it all. Family, so many friends. Emerald, let me see. I think I missed your comment. I'm trying to find you. Emerald, I'm not sure what you said. I'm trying to look up. I'm sorry if I missed it. Oh, wait, I have... Oh, you have COPD because my parents were chain smokers. I don't smoke, and they... Emerald Skies. Thank you for sharing that, because that's probably a big wake-up to everybody, a lot of us. I was never in it, so I forget this. Oh, okay, you were never on it. The way she's eating will make her mobility go away. I know. What is she going to do when she can't go out with her fake husband anymore? Has she thought that far ahead? We know she's a very jealous, clingy, insecure person. Like, what's going to happen where there's not the option for her to go with him to Burger King or the movies? She's going to be sitting all alone while her fake husband gets to go out. Like, she doesn't think about these things. We think we've seen a foodie rage. We haven't seen anything yet until that happens, when she's sitting alone and her husband's taking somebody else to the movies because she can't come. Hey, Sam, good to see you. Can you imagine the pain in her back and knees? I cannot, because I know when I was at my heaviest, 225, 220 something, 225, or around my hairiest, that too, but heaviest. My heaviest, my back was killing me. Like, I couldn't sweep the floor without like doubling over in pain. It's been a huge relief off my back losing weight. It has been. So I can't imagine the pain she must be in all the time. Yeah, she just thinks about food. It's going to be really scary when she tries to get back on a plane. Will she be able to? How many? Like, she's going to have to buy 2 seats for sure. Christy Lee said she won't lose her addictive personality, but unless she wants to find the trigger and deal with it, she will continue to be seeking the wrong kinds of addictions. She needs a hobby. Agreed. Hobbies are good, and hobbies are so healthy. when you're new in sobriety, especially when you're in sober living, like they encourage you, they basically kick you out most sober livings for the day. Like they want you in meetings, they want you to go look for jobs, they want you to go taking classes, they encourage you going back to school. It's so good to be involved in different things, because if you're just sitting around all the time, right, you have nothing to do, nothing to talk about, nothing to read, nothing to, you sit and you think of food, you sit and you think of alcohol, you sit and you think of drugs. It's just, you need to have healthy ways of keeping yourself busy. Is it healthy to stay busy all the time? No, but I'm saying hobbies, school, a job, stuff like that is very good for people with addictive personalities. Speaking for me, it's amazing for me to have other things going on. It is. It is, and I try to always have other things going on. um Constant pain, struggling, breathing, stuffing her face, can barely walk. I would not want to be her. I wouldn't want to be her either. I wouldn't. Not right now anyways. Maybe there's a future foodie that we haven't seen yet. But at the rate she's going, we won't ever meet that foodie. We won't ever get to see that foodie beauty. I think people think, people who don't like me, and especially foodie, I think they think I want to see her fail. I don't want to see anybody fail. I don't want to see foodie fail. I want to see her take accountability for everything she's done and said. I want to see her change her life around and be a success story that tells other people how to change their lives. But we're not going to get that foodie, and I know that. And I don't know. I've had 6 spinals. Really? And let me tell you, the human spine can only take so much. At Chantel's size, she must be in agony. Whew. Kaylee, my heart goes out to you, because I totally get surgeries, especially spinal ones. It's hard. And yeah, the back can only take so much. It can. It can. I'm 40 and my back is completely like, my back is collapsing every year. Every year. It's collapsing, it's curving. One day I won't be up standing straight, and I know that. So like I try and do as much as I can now. And whether it's going for a hike that most people can do in an hour or less, I try and do as much as I can now. And yeah, there's only so much it could take. Like she must be in constant pain. And it's only going to get worse if she doesn't change things now. I don't know why I'm tearing up. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Hey, teddy bear. She's afraid to get weight loss surgery. She explained that during the Cuba Ridge trip. What is she afraid of? That her addictions are going to have to be addressed finally? The only thing that could go wrong with her weight loss surgery, well, no, there's things that could go wrong, but I think she's standing in her own way. I think she just doesn't want to address her addictions. I think she's accepted. I think she's accepted things, if you know what I mean. And I think she's just fine with everything. I don't think she wants to get better. The only reason to be scared of getting weight loss surgery is she's scared to lose weight. I don't know. Glad you're alive. Definitely needed a break from the Shanny community. Oh gosh, I have gone in to support Carrie, but that whole thing, the Shanny thing, I have so many opinions on that. And I'm letting it be known I support Carrie. I think it's awful what certain people are doing her, especially if you watch the clip. Carrie, if you're in here or if you're live, I don't know, and you watch back and see this, like, we support you over here. Rev took a clip from it's an older clip and made it sound like she told Shanny, then just do it. And that's not how it was at all. And that wasn't even what Carrie was talking about. So people that are getting on Carrie for saying that, it's a clip that Rev spun to make it look a certain way. And people say and do much worse to Shanny than Carrie does. So I think everybody needs to check themselves in that area. I think, and I will say this too, I know when I've been in the hospital for my issues of addiction and not wanting to be here, they never just sent me home in a cab and said, good luck, hope you make it. I had a social worker that called each and every family member that was like close involved in my life, and they called my partner at the time, everything else. Like they wouldn't just release me off into the wilderness. Now, there is a different case, I'm sure, where people don't have family or don't have a home to go back to, but there's social workers that usually will help you find a place or at least find help before they send you off. If they knew that Shanny's partner is Rev, they would have had him come get her. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, if somebody has just been in the hospital for an attempt, you don't just get released shortly after and they say, bye, I hope you make it. Like, that doesn't happen. So that story doesn't add up to me. And I don't know how far the hospital was from Rev's house or anything, but I know no matter where I go in my city, it's $8 a way to Uber. And I live in a very expensive city in a very expensive area. So I know if it's only $8 for me, why is it $40 for Rev to Uber there? It didn't make, like, things didn't add up to me. Hey, Cyber. Yeah, I like Carrie too. I called the surrounding hospitals and she was never there. And also had a wellness check done, and Shanny and Rev were both there. So they were both there for the wellness check. Yeah, things didn't add up. And I want to let you guys know too, Delta 8 stuff is much more expensive than like if they like a dispensary, let's say. So Delta 8 is expensive. Like gummies are $38, vapes $30 to $45, sometimes $50. Delta 8 is very expensive. So I think they always want that $40. No matter what they do or where they go, why is it always $40? It always magically adds up to just $30, folks, just $40, folks. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, if I needed money to Uber, let's say I was absolutely broke and I needed you guys, hey, can you Uber me somewhere? It wouldn't be $40. I think it would be like $18 because you know what I mean? Like, their amount doesn't add up to me. What they say doesn't make sense to me. If somebody in my life, let's say my partner, God forbid this ever happens, didn't want to be here anymore and wanted to be in the hospital, I don't think I'd come on a live stream and do a whole thing about it and find people to blame. I'd be so focused on what can I do to make sure that person never feels this way again, and how can I, how can we get therapy and move past this and address what we need to. It wouldn't be let me go online and ask for money. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, when you're at that level, or when someone you love attempts something like that, or if you've ever, like, it's not something you just move, you know what I mean? It's a big thing. I don't know. They were there. You could get 2 Delta 8 cartridges for $37. Wow. So I guess they got $3 left over to get fast food or something. It's a sensitive subject. I'm not here to say she did or she didn't. I'm just saying things don't add up. I don't know. It just doesn't add up to me. It doesn't add up. Taylor, it's downright sad and disgusting. Yeah, it's not right to lie about stuff like that. It's just, so many of us are affected by it. So many people have lost someone because of that. So it's actually quite disgusting to do that, to lie about it or try and make money off of that. And I will say this, and I have no regrets of saying this, it's shocking to me that losing a YouTube channel is far more devastating than losing your kids. It's absolutely shocking to me. That's all I have to say about that. I think I can't even cover the Shanny stuff anymore. Like, I've tried and it's just getting darker and more twisted, and I think it's going to have a very bad ending. I don't know what that looks like, but I think it's going to have a very bad ending. That's all I know, and I want to be away from that stuff. I don't want any part of it. I will always support Carrie. I will check in on Carrie's live streams and get updates for her. Maybe I'll do I don't know. Right now, I just have such a gross feeling about the Shanny and Rev stuff. I just don't even want to touch it. I'm happy to see they lost their channel because they used it just to use you guys on. But in case you didn't know, there is a new channel Rev is bannovating on. I think it's called Rev Speaks. So I don't have the link. I've seen it, but I didn't even subscribe to it, so I don't know if I can find it now. But if you look up Rev Speaks, that's their new channel they're bannovating on. I think people, and I'm going to say this too, I think people blaming Carrie when you don't even know if it's true I think that needs to stop. Because like I said, I see people doing and saying far worse things about Shanny and Rev than Carrie ever has. And I think people need to use their brains and realize that it was a clip taken out of context and obviously an older clip. So stop trying to blame somebody for, you know what I mean? I think when things happen, everybody looks for someone to blame and knock it off. Carrie doesn't have that power to make Shanny do anything to herself. You realize that, right? And that's coming from me, somebody who's been that low. If I had done something to myself, it would have been because I chose to. Nobody made me do that. So we need to get that out of people's vocabulary and out of their heads. And what I'm going to ask this, what if you guys blaming Carrie, what if something happened to Carrie? And you don't even know if this stuff with Shanny is real. Knock it off. Yeah, I'm not putting the link out. I don't know where it is anyways, but I just think if people want to know where they could find the ban evading channel, it's called Rev Speaks. Yeah, I'm not giving them a view. If you guys want updates, I highly suggest you go to Carrie. Her streams are longer, but like she covers everything in such detail, and you will get all the info you ever need out of each of her live streams. Her and her husband are like the loveliest people. So definitely, if you want to look for Shanny and Rev updates, please, please, please go to their channel. They're just trying to use Carrie as an excuse to rage because they lost their channel all on their own. Exactly. I agree with that. Miss T said they are too pathetic. They don't take any responsibility. I can't stand people who lack, like, I just will never get people who find no wrong in what they do, but always point the finger and find fault in everything everybody else does. And if you notice, those people are always the ones who stay stuck. Shanny and Rev, Amberlyn Reed, MFW, Foodie Beauty, you know, like all these people, other channels that we talked about earlier lack accountability, so they will always stay stuck. Like, in case people didn't get the memo, in order to usually grow, evolve, become your best self, you should always take accountability. You should always take accountability. That's it. That's all. Thank you, Erin. So Erin shared Carrie's channel. Definitely subscribe. Go to Carrie for a deep dive, or I can give mini updates when I come here. Yes, Teddy, can you give us the mini updates when you're here too? So we'll get our major updates from Carrie, and Teddy will update us in the chat. I love that. Thank you so much. And Bruno said, I check Carrie late night, so I'll be on it later. Awesome. Awesome. All right, you guys, I am going to go for now. Thursday, we are going to Sir. I'm so excited. I am beyond excited. I don't know. It's something I've wanted to do for so long. I just needed to be at the place in my life where I was comfortable being around everything. And now that I'm here, I feel like I'm the woman I needed to become. I am comfortable with going to Sir and out to West Hollywood. I'm bringing my mama because she's funny and she's fun and she's a good time. And we both love Lisa Vanderpump. So we're going to go and have mocktails. So I want to show that you guys can go out and you can look like you're part of fun without being part of the fun, if you know what I mean. We're going to try some different dishes. I don't eat meat. My mother does. So you could get the meat update from her, and I'll probably have like a salad and goat cheese balls or something. But I'm just going to vlog the restaurant. It's really beautiful. If you look it up, there's like a garden area. It's a fun restaurant. It's cool. We're going early in the evening before it turns into a club because I don't need to be part of that. I just want to go eat and possibly see celebrities. So Thursday, I will probably not be around much, but up until Thursday, I will have all the Foodie Beauty updates, and I will have the short of her eating up in like an hour or two. All right, you guys, have a great day. Oh, Sir, Teddy, you don't know what Sir is? Oh my gosh. Okay, look up Sir Restaurant Vanderpump Rules. So Lisa Vanderpump owns different restaurants like Sir Pump. She owns like Vanderpump Garden. I think it's in Las Vegas. And all her restaurants are absolutely incredible, beautiful, done just amazing. And I love Lisa Vanderpump because she does so much for animals. So if you ever look up any of her causes, she's a huge animal lover. And I also love the show Vanderpump Rules. It's one of my favorite shows. So it's a restaurant. Yeah, it's a restaurant. the short you wanted to show us. Okay, Inferno, thank you. You guys, if you have any song ideas for the short, put it in the comments after this. I'm having so much fun with them, so I will definitely use one of your songs. All right, have a great day, great evening, wherever you are, and I will see you with a foodie update, I'm sure, so soon. Thank you guys for being part of the stream. Thank you for going through the crap with me at the beginning. I really appreciate it. Yes, I'm taking you guys there. I haven't decided if I'm vlogging or live streaming, but I think I'm vlogging so like my mom can feel free to like eat and chat as she wants to, you know. I don't know that she's down for a live stream. She might be. My mom's a lot of fun, but whatever she feels comfortable with. If she doesn't want me to live stream, then I'll vlog. If she doesn't care, then I'll live stream. All right, you guys, I will see you soon. Bye.